dog.
Go get the juices long.
Yeah, bro.
Ooh.
Alright, hell yeah.
Yes.
Back in the saddle.
Hello.
We are here.
Hello, people.
Hello, people, hello. Back
Hello.
with the critically acclaimed Lochie McAllister.
It's Lochie Mac. You gotta put that down. I'm looking for jobs again, so I gotta.
Also, we can't have your real name.
Yeah.
Well,
We're
we've already
pretty-
said it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Lochie
No, as long as
McAllister.
it's not the thing.
As for any listeners of last week, this is Siggy's grandfather. So,
Only
it's an honour.
by political views.
Yes.
Beliefs.
Which is pretty interesting. Yeah, it's an honour. It's an
I'm-
honour to have him here.
I'm a socialist.
I don't even know what a socialist is, man.
I don't really know either.
He's someone who likes going out a lot.
That's what I always thought I was a socialist, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
people would be like,
just
what do
like
you do on
going out.
weekends? I was like, oh, I'm a socialist.
Yeah.
I just like to meet up with my friends and I'm a socialist.
Yeah.
In disgust.
You know what I mean?
And I love my country.
Yeah. And,
I'm a
and
nationalist socialist.
Nationalist, socialist worker.
Hell yeah, dog.
And again, yeah, that's probably been written up a few times about our guests act on stage.
What?
It's very nationalist.
Yeah.
I was telling Lachlan
I'm
before.
white. I'm a nationalist.
Yeah, he's
and I'm a
right.
socialist.
Yeah, that's good.
I was telling Lachlan before I was trying to get to sleep last night.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be better for work. I'm trying to find ways to be more active for work.
Yeah.
And be in like a better state of mind. So last night when I was going to sleep, I normally listen to like someone just say what happens in a comic book. That's pretty much.
Dang. Are you kidding me?
That's what I listen to.
Are you
Yeah.
actually kidding me?
I watched
No,
those as
because
well.
I can't do podcasts because it keeps me awake. I'm like, it's actually funny. This is just kind of like I'm going on an adventure and then I sleep.
You're listening to someone talk about a comic book.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the worst things. I go down a
Oh,
lot
really?
of rabbit holes, and that's
What if I
maybe
was-
one of the worst.
I've got another one that's worse than that. What about screenshotting?
Screenshotting what?
That 15-year-old you're having sex with, you're screenshotting the pictures. Yeah.
I do.
All right. So, yeah. So instead, I was like, I'm going to listen to like a meditation thing that's going to help me get to sleep nice and comfortably.
Yeah.
And I was listening to it. Oh, first of all, it was called like hypnosis, sleep hypnosis.
Right.
And I was like, meditation
I think
sounds
that's what Lachlan McAllister likes to use, when he goes on dates, which is interesting. Like that app's always just up.
But
You are attracted to me.
you
I'm
are
not that ugly.
you were getting sleepy. And they're like, no, I'm not. And you're like, keep drinking that.
You're not as hot as you think.
So it was called like sleep hypnosis.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's weird, first of all.
Of course, Jackson's like, something that has hip in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
sleep hypnosis and the hip is involved.
And then, I was listening to it and it's like you're walking through a door and like on one side, the room that you're in at the moment is yesterday and the other
Dang.
side is tomorrow. And you step through that. And I was like, this is so nice. But as it kept going on, I was just like, this is fucking lame. Like I couldn't deal with myself listening to it. So
It's
then
pretty lame.
So
it's
then
like
I
the comic books.
So
like
then I
this.
just went back to comic books. It makes me go to sleep so nice. I don't know if it's the guy's voice or something like that.
The hypnosis or the
Strange.
comic books?
Comic books.
Yeah.
So
Comic
what
book.
comics? What actual comics are we talking about here?
What was it? It was like New Avengers.
Oh, dang. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Wow.
I like that shit. I like comic books.
Dang.
You're not really into the whole like world building
No.
stuff.
Yeah, I am, but...
There's something very soothing about it for me where it's not a podcast. It's like a narrative. Do you know what I mean?
It's a
It'd be-
story.
Yeah, to be like listening to a book.
It's like a fairy tale before you go to bed.
But let me just say, I understand it's fucking whack.
No,
But
that's
I do
it.
I do it.
You're listening to a fairy tale before you go to bed.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. It's
Yeah,
like it's
I do
a
it as well.
fairy tale for 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, exactly.
Which is all right.
Yeah.
How
It's the
about
kind of
adult
fairy
fairy
tales you're
tales?
telling your girlfriend before you go to sleep.
Yeah, we're going to be together. We're going to get married. Yeah.
And she's like, hey, I won't be ready for these fairy tales for another couple of years. You're like,
It's
it's
too
my
scary.
you're like, it's my basement. I get to decide what stories I tell.
That's nice.
All right, so
What's
yeah.
the basement? I don't understand that. That's pretty off.
So then I did that, and then I was like, all right. And this morning I was like, I'm going to try and go to the gym before work.
Yeah.
And I did that, which is cool. But then you start work and you're tired and you woke up an hour and a half. You're already awake for an hour and a half before you even get to work.
Okay.
So nothing's working. I'm not drinking, which is fun. But then
So what, you're waking up early?
to go to the gym before work.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's what I was trying to do. I thought that'd make me feel better, but apparently just nothing makes you feel better.
You're just not feeling good.
I feel fine, but like I feel like I'm trying to counteract the fact that I don't enjoy it by feeling healthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't enjoy working out.
No, work.
Oh, you're not enjoying work, and you're trying to figure out how can I make this more enjoyable.
Yeah, so my mind is going, well, you just got to feel better going to work and being at work.
I think a real what's it called, like a trick and kind of like a hack is to
be us.
all your time.
Because we're hacks.
The Soldier Boys podcast is to spend all your time at work doing something else.
I do that. I listen to podcasts.
No. I mean productive. Like you literally, like you have a job. This is for everyone out there. Like I've worked at a call center. What I would do is I would just do other work. You do something else really productive. And it's like, I'm going to try to do something really productive. Even as simple as like, I used to read the news. I used to make sure I was informed on every single issue that was going on in the world.
Oh.
And then when I left work, I was like, oh, okay, I know everything that's going on.
That's a good one.
I used to work at a call center even before that. My trick there was to just write down inventions. My trick was like, okay, I want to come up with 100 inventions each time I'm at work.
Right.
No matter how small they are. This is anyone, if you're a musician, you want to try to write lyrics, you want to try to do this. If you're a comedian, 10 new jokes, 20 new jokes every single day you're at work.
I'm trying to
It'll make you feel really... And the thing is, you have to make sure you don't... do anything that isn't productive. Like you don't want to be scrolling Instagram. You don't want to be even listening to like a podcast or something entertaining. You have to do something that's like work related while you're at work. That's the trick to being happy.
But you also have to do work.
What you do is you have like, you literally half your mind. You're coming in as like half a person. Half of your brain is on this, the other half is on that.
That's great with a menial task when I was working at Woolworths.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I do. I was writing jokes, I was writing music.
Yeah.
Literally like doing audio notes in my phone and whatever.
Yeah. Oh, so you can't do this here. It's a little bit more.
I'm trying, bro, but it's just not working. I'm like trying to write a bit and I'm like, that's not funny and I'm sad.
Is this job too challenging?
Yes.
I was going to say, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I got to do something menial because I'm slow.
Yeah.
Is that fine to say?
No,
Is that fine to say?
But you need to make sure you can have time to do the things you need to. The fact is, your work is taking up too much of your time.
And I hate it and I'm bad at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the trick.
What are you're selling shit, right?
Yeah.
Can't you like try out jokes in conversation?
That's true. That's
So
very true.
So
Trying
I
to
was
be
raping
funny in
this
conversation.
kid the other day.
Okay.
Yeah, so a gay guy walks into
Maybe
a store.
like, deal. Deal. We actually will sign up with you for 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any tricks for work?
Yeah, I would just write jokes and stuff, and I would just try and skate by. Like you figure out how to skate, do the minimal amount,
Yeah.
and then you just fuck around, and then yeah.
That's the trick. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've probably done that. Like what are your tips?
I would play I was working in a call center selling solar panels. I would play a podcast and I would be talking to people. I would just memorize the script.
Oh, I
And
love
then-
that. Yeah, that's
I'd be listening to the podcast and just memorize just saying just robot.
So you've like completely switched off.
Yeah, just totally
Able to
disassociated.
talk,
Yeah.
And while you're actually laughing and listening to
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
you should
that's
do?
genius.
You should, like, when you're working from home. If you're working from home, you should get like $7 of your salary per hour or something, and pay someone else to kind of just do your job.
Yeah, you could. But they tried to do that before. But like people get mad when an Indian person calls trying to sell them stuff. Just the racist country we live in.
Right.
That I can't fuck around at work.
Right. What if you just put on an Indian accent when you rang people?
Oh, man.
No, I'm
That's
white.
true. Yeah. What's the deal? People don't like hearing an Indian accent. I don't like hearing a Filipino accent when I'm answering the phone. because I know that whatever company this is have offshored their work to the Philippines. This person doesn't really know about like where I live and what is actually going on.
Yeah, unlike me.
Unlike
me,
unlike
who's
Lachlan
listening to a
MacArthur,
podcast
who's literally
while
listening to a podcast.
So I used to beat off at work. When I was working from home, I would have my computer and then I would have X videos up on my second. I would just be jerking off and just repeating the thing.
I think that's actually a crime.
No, it was annoying. It's like it's not hot to like.
Wait, so you're listening to someone as you're pleasuring yourself?
What was annoying about it?
Well, it's like it doesn't turn you on more to be on the. It's like it's more of a hindrance.
Yeah,
It's annoying
because whenever Lachlan was
I'm
on the
trying
phone
to do
with
my
a-
work.
with a guy, he would ejaculate,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
he didn't understand why. That was one of the awkward things that kept on happening.
Yeah,
But you would actually be talking to them as you were pleasuring yourself.
I tried to a couple of times, and it's annoying.
Really?
It's like like pat your head. It's like
Interesting.
that kind of. That's,
But yeah, you
that's
can.
one of
That
the
might be
worst
illegal,
things
but-
Oh my god.
The awkward thing is also listening to a podcast at the same time,
Yeah.
which is, and he's doing an Indian accent. So
The awkward thing, it
Ten
wasn't
points.
actually on the phone. It was face-to-face interactions. Yeah.
got porn up on your phone. You're like beating up on the table. Yes.
what about a guy that's like wearing like one of those what is it, Renaissance age dresses just everywhere he goes? Do you know those huge ball gown dresses, just so he can kind of have one hand underneath the dress at all times? He's just I'm an alternative dude. So anyway, do you want to have the deal with us?
Yeah. All right. Well, there's some good tips. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, so how many times did you actually do this act?
maybe once or twice. Just because I would wait
okay.
because I would wake up and go to work and you still have a morning boner. Like I need to get rid of this, but it's not my break time yet.
Yeah.
So I'll be a good worker and sort this out while I'm working.
Who were you
it was
talking
annoying to do.
Do you remember who you were talking to as you were doing
I used to hang up on people really quick when I was doing it. I remember that. Because you just press escape twice to quit.
She's
So-
like, oh, excuse me, sir, are you a...
No, so I'd be like, hey, is that fucking Emma? And like, hey, it's Lochie. And I would just like hang up then, like
Yeah.
in the middle of talking, like whatever.
That's fucking.
And then I would
Huh?
and then I would just it was just annoying.
And
I wouldn't recommend it. It's just like it's annoying to do. It's not.
So
I
you were
find it's-
talking to someone.
It's so funny that you described it as annoying.
It is. It just sucks. It wasn't a good idea. I shouldn't have said that. That's bad.
Ah,
Thinking
it is
back,
what
it's
it
probably
is.
bad. You shouldn't do that.
I
It
don't
is what it
know. I
is.
don't know. You may be onto something. I wonder if there's actually like a subgenre out there of people doing that.
I hope there's not.
I think it's on
I
the line
hope
of...
I hope it's not in the legislature. I hope it's just.
You know what you got to do? You got to find some porn where it's like a woman answering a phone and pleasuring herself while she's getting a telecommunication.
Yeah, because then that makes it legal.
No,
That's
because then it
legal.
just
I
feels like
think it's
if you're
illegal when
completely-
Lachlan does it because it's without her consent.
So I didn't ask to get a boner in the morning.
Do you mind if we record this for?
I don't want to do it. It's just,
We've got to record this call for security and training purposes. Okay, that's fine. I'm also going to be jacking off. Is that okay with you as well?
you masturbate.
I'm going to be flogging my penis as we have this conversation. I hope that's just fine with you. Yeah, that's full on. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. I mean, there's nothing
creepy about it.
If you didn't just tell us that, then
I
there would
could've-
be nothing wrong. You would have gotten away with it.
Yeah. Fuck.
But now he's gonna go to prison, which is awkward. And we don't
Yeah.
edit the podcast. So
Yeah,
there's
you
nothing
can't
we
you
can
can't
do.
put my name on this.
We have to.
No, please.
Well, is there anything worse than that you've done at work? Because you have left this job now.
Yeah. No, not really.
Nothing. That's probably the worst thing you've ever done. I know there's more. I can see that smile. There's
You didn't.
Been
I mean,
yeah,
worse.
you're not going to open with the worst
Yeah,
one
you-
you've done.
Yeah.
There isn't really anything worse you can do, I guess. Thinking about it.
That's pretty bad. Yeah.
You thought it was fine though initially. What's something else
I was
out
like,
there that's probably
I was in the
worse?
middle of, I did it once or twice, and I was in the middle of it, like, this is weird. Like, it didn't register to me, like, you shouldn't do that.
And then you came out of it.
No, I didn't come. I went to the toilet and came.
That's even worse.
What do you mean? I
You're
wasn't on the
whacking off
call.
and you weren't even coming, so it's just like a dry fap while you're on the phone with someone, and you're like, "Well, I'm not getting any pleasure out of this."
And you have X videos up at the same time.
Yeah.
What were you watching?
Just the home screen.
Oh, literally, what?
Yeah.
Just kind of like putting the cursor over every
Yeah.
video. Interesting. I've never even thought of that idea. Just kind of having a little bit of a glimpse of everything that's going on.
Yeah, well, try it out.
You got an
Yeah,
eye in the sky.
You should try that at work, man.
Yeah, I'm a socialist. I like I like seeing everything that's out there.
Yeah, if I'm coming, everyone gets to come.
What about what's the weirdest place you've whacked off?
Maybe on the phone at my job.
That might be, yeah.
You've whacked off at work.
Yeah, in the toilets.
Okay, that's not the worst.
Did you ever just let it simmer?
What do you mean?
You ever just let it swim?
I have.
Ready for the next person to see. The next person walks in, they're ready for a wank, and they see come in the bathroom. They're like, "Did I just?
Do I have dementia?"
Yeah.
Be like, "Yeah, no, you've just been here." Very interesting. So that's not the worst though. I need to know.
I'd say
the
it would
worst.
be, yeah.
Well, what's up there? What else is up there?
I don't know, just whacking off in McDonald's toilets. That one's like dirty, you know. It's like really gross toilets.
Well, if you hang around that playground long enough, you know what I mean.
Talk about a McFappy meal.
There we
There
go.
we
Yeah.
go.
That's the
folks.
episode
We've
title.
hit it. We've hit it.
Yeah, you know, you whack off, you like barely wash your hands. Like, all right, time to fill orders. I'm 17. I don't care.
Barely wash your hands. So you worked at McDonald's. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just going to a random
Oh,
McDonald's.
no.
Like out of like,
Yeah.
there's McDonald's.
Yeah, I used to
somewhere
work in
be.
fast food. I used to masturbate in the McDonald's bathroom
I worked at KFC.
in the middle of my.
Yeah, in the middle of my shift at KFC.
Want to know the weirdest part?
They had a window to the playground. That was the worst part.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
I mean, that's
Okay.
right. I'm sure that's common.
Sure it is.
I'm sure it is. So you worked at McDonald's. What was that like?
Yeah, it was fun. It was
Really?
good. Yeah.
What about the classic idea that whenever anyone's failing in life, people always say, well, McDonald's is still hiring. What do you have to say about that idea?
I know it's usually like all the old people at McDonald's were there for like 20 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Gosh, so no one kind of went in later in life.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that.
Dang. What were they like as kind of people?
Yeah, they were nice. They were
Yeah.
just like, this is just an easy job. Just
Right.
relax. And they've been doing it for 20 years, so it was like super easy for them.
What's crazy about the McDonald's thing is the hierarchy is it's like there are 15-year-old people working there,
Yeah.
and then the manager's like 18.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I remember like working fast food. My manager was younger than me.
Where were you working?
I was working at a
HC.
healthy place called Thrive in a food court.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I remember we had an older manager, and then there was like this dude, and I was like, oh, dude, he's a young boy.
Yeah.
And then one day he's suddenly the manager. And I'm like, I don't know about this.
Did you give him hell?
He was this kind of like a party dude, kind of like a stoner, really chilled.
Yeah.
And then suddenly he's the manager.
Right.
And it was this kind of really, I don't think he enforced anything. I think he must have lost the position pretty soon. Soon on after.
Right. He spent too much time in the McDonald's bathroom, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I used to, when I worked at the reject shop when I was 17, 18,
Yeah.
in high school, I became like the team leader there. And there were...
That's what his parents used to call McDonald's.
The reject shop.
Yeah, the reject shop.
Yeah.
There's something,
That's not nice.
there's something there.
Yeah.
It's
and,
really mean.
No, it's pretty mean.
Fucking... Yeah, there were older people there that I had to like tell what to do. Fucking sucks. I couldn't do it.
Oh, you had to tell older people what to do.
Yeah, literally just older than me, which was the worst. And then like old, like there was a woman that worked there that would have been like 50 and her daughter was like a couple years below me.
Dang.
And
you're having to be like, no, you go to the McDonald's, you close the door, and you have a certain amount of time. But you have to get that done.
Yeah.
And then come back to me.
Yeah, that's a tricky one. Like,
How do you handle that?
not well. I mean, it was better with the old lady because she kind of knew what to do. Like
So
she
the
just did
person
her
just older than you. That's how I felt because this dude was probably like, I'm talking about 1 year younger than me. I was young. I was probably like 19. He may have been 18. And I was like, you're not telling me what to do.
It's funny because I'm in my head, I'm like, no, but I want this role because like a team leader at the reject shop role looks better than like a team member on the reject shop. And both reject shop is not going to do anything for a fucking
I'm
resident.
the CEO of the reject shop. It's like,
like-
sorry, sir, we are not hiring you.
Yeah, right. You can be on the fryers at McDonald's, but don't have any funny ideas.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, but it is awkward. It is really awkward working in that position when you are with older people. Like, even it's the same with this kind of those low-end jobs. And you're just with someone who you hear a lot of stories. That's what I've always kind of found. It's always someone was doing very grand things. I've worked with so many people that's like, I had $1 million business. I was making millions of dollars doing this, doing that. I'm just here. So many different angles to why they're here.
They're all lies.
I know. It's like I lost it all, and it's like I'm just doing this to get a little bit of cash on the side. Like I'm making thousands on the weekend doing this. My business is making $1 million. I have like 50 employees. I'm just here for extra cash.
I feel you.
I've heard that so many times.
Yeah.
It's
I was probably you have to when you're in a thing that you don't want to be in. You have to
Yeah.
convince yourself otherwise.
yeah.
It's like, all right, bro, who are you? You can lie to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't lie to yourself.
Then you have the sad stories. It's like, I lost my job. I can barely support my family right now. I need to get my old job back.
There was a dude that worked at Woolworths. He did like the night shifts.
Yeah.
And his partner was like a doctor or some shit.
Yeah.
And he was like a stay-at-home dad and just worked night times at Woolworths.
This is the thing. You hear these stories and it's like, is that a lie? Again?
Yeah, it's like,
It's
no,
a lie,
you
isn't
murdered
it?
a guy and now you have to work nights.
My wife is the CEO of the reject shop. Do you know that whole McDonald's
So
thing?
let's just say we need a little bit of extra income. Yeah.
So you think all that stuff's a lie? No one's actually had this amazing past and then ended up...
No, I think this dude was on the up and up. He was really nice and he was a stay-at-home dad. He's just like, we need... And no one's going to lie about... No offense. I mean, this is fucking 2022. It was pretty sick. He's like taking care of his kid.
I don't think it's sick. I think he's deeply insecure about it. And it's like, I need to work at night so I can feel like a man.
Yeah, you've got a point.
I don't know.
I think that's what
Yeah, he's not secure in himself to be
Because
like,
that's what I would be doing.
stay-at-home dad.
Yeah.
Well,
You would do that.
Yeah, I would do that.
You couldn't be a stay-at-home dad.
I'd have to like do something where it's like, oh no, I brought in $30 this week.
No, I work at McDonald's. And they're like, there's no recollection of you being an employee there at all. And you've apparently been here for 5 years.
Yeah.
It's like, that man comes in and uses our bathrooms for 8 hours every day.
You know what would be a good one? Like, yeah, what I was going to say was no one would lie about being a stay-at-home dad. But no offense. Maybe they would. Maybe... No, you wouldn't.
But
You're
like,
dealing
no,
with crazy
he's lying about his wife being a doctor, maybe. But
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
know why you would. Yeah, no.
Right.
There's nothing off limits when you're kind of in those... Because again, it's a low point. And you're trying to... I don't even know, kind of make sense of it all yourself. It's good when you can completely lie about who you are and what you do.
Yeah, I work at McDonald's because I'm actually a registered sex offender in Queensland and I moved into a different state. It's hard to get a job. It's like, yeah, sure, buddy. Whatever helps.
Yeah,
you
sure,
sleep.
mate. Let's just say I'm a stay-at-home dad. Anyway.
Yeah, fine, you got me. I'm actually a stay-at-home dad.
Anyway, when we go into the bathrooms.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. But yeah, it's an interesting one. Those sorts of jobs. What's the worst position you've both had?
Amazonian.
I don't even know what that is.
I know what that is.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's
like a
okay.
Female dominant sex position or something like
You
that.
think that's a bad one?
Is it?
I don't know. It seems alright.
You think it's cool?
It seems easy. You sort of
Is
just,
that where
Right.
the guy's getting held upside down or something like that?
no, basically,
Yeah, something like that.
she fucks your dick with her vagina. If that makes sense.
Oh wow. And
So
you've done this before.
No, but I think it looks cool.
Okay.
It just looks nice. You can just lay there.
Right.
Worked at a news agents when I was a kid. That fucking sucked, dude. I was getting like, in hindsight, literally like $7.98 an hour or something like that.
Dang. How old were you?
14 or something.
Right, news agent.
Yeah.
Gosh, I thought that. Nowadays, news agents are like the best job you can get. It's like 25.
These guys were literally crooks.
Dang.
Like it was, I'm pretty sure it was like off the books, the way
Yeah.
they'd pay people and whatever, and people were like constantly
So here's a few scratchies. Yeah.
I used to steal cigarettes from there, actually.
Really?
Found out you could do that.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because I was the one, like, doing the markup thing. Steal a couple cigarettes. Because, you know, a cigarette's always nice after a...
Right. Is when you're a 14-year-old boy.
A wank in the...
Okay, in the
McDonald's
McDonald's bathroom, you just walk out smoking. They're like, "I say you can't smoke in here." And it's like, let's just say I've done a lot of things you're not supposed to do in here. Yeah.
But yeah, that was rough. I was like, oh, I'm making this much. I should be taking like a little.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
I've earned this.
I was thinking about
Not when I was 14. I wasn't stealing durries, but
I was thinking about the idea of like a productive workspace. I had this idea of like a business that ensured everyone that worked there got enough sleep and were doing all right.
Enough is never enough. I don't think with people's... When you start giving handouts, people just want more.
They do. Because I was thinking like a business model where it's like, hey, if you haven't got enough sleep, go have a sleep right now. And then start the day.
It just wouldn't... Like, I know
every day.
It's a problem. Like, I think I'm feeling a little bit... When I'm at work, I'm like, I feel like a little bit run down or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I could pull at this thread. I could get out of this shift right now.
Mm.
And it's always that easy. It's like, I just got to call and da-da-da-da-da. But then, I don't know, I talk to people and they work at a job they don't like. They just fucking send it. I remember talking to Joe and I was like, man, do you ever feel like you're just at work and you're like, this is shit? Because he always has such a good face about it all.
Yeah.
And I'm like, have you ever been like, oh, this is kind of shit? Because I just wanted someone to relate to. And he was like, yeah, every day.
Really?
And that was a turning point for me. I was like, I'm being a sook about this whole thing. Like, this is what it is for everyone. It's just shit.
Dang, it's an awkward thing. It's kind of very sad to look at the world and realize that's what the case is for a lot of people. I hate the idea of working. Let's figure something else out.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I don't want to have to work.
But I also don't want us to be even.
A little bit racist.
Okay.
I also don't want to be
Let's
even.
just say me and people like me, we just don't like working. And we're a bit loud in movie theaters and restaurants.
You are.
That's all. Let's just say that.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
I don't want to... We got to reset the fucking camera. I don't want to... Damn. What the hell were we just saying?
Work, you don't want to.
Oh yeah, not wanting to work.
Yeah, I completely lost my fucking...
Yeah, I'm sick of working. I'm sick of it. Do you know what I mean? There has to be a better way. I think everyone feels the same way.
There's got to be some type of government assistance.
There's got to be... Let's just say I need a little bit of a handout.
But I want everyone to kind of be on the same level. Yeah. No one has to work. But I'm also not kind of at the bottom. I'm just kind of... You know what I mean? More in the middle. And there's people beneath me that make me feel good about myself.
That's good. And there's people above you that you can kind of strive towards.
Yeah, and the way we differentiate is the amount of time we put into hours at work, like kind of producing a product or a service. And the way we kind of measure that is with like a series of numbers. And all those numbers are kept track of.
That's good.
By a system who kind of somehow has more of those credits than everyone.
I saw the lottery recently and I was like, dang, I should get back into the lottery.
Dang.
That would be good. You're just walking down the street. It's such a funny idea that it's like, hey, you could win $10 million on Tuesday. Do you want to?
Yeah.
This is only cost like $9, $10. You could win $10 million.
When I was at that newsagent's, old people would come and spend all their money on lottery tickets.
Dang.
And it's like, they'd get the thing and they'd be like, this is $30 million right here. And I'd be like, okay. All right.
And you never saw that guy again.
Is it? Yeah.
He just won.
Yeah. I'm like, all right. And they're like, I'll give you half of it. And I'm like, yeah, man, that's yours.
That's yours.
You've won that. You keep that.
And he's literally like driving in like a brand new Lamborghini, and he kind of looks past and he's like, oh, did I say I was going to give that guy half? No, he said he didn't want it. Okay, and he just drives off.
I don't know. It's going to be nice to believe that, though.
Yeah.
Believing in the
that
lottery.
You're going to win.
I was literally, like yesterday, walking past it, and I was like, I believe. Because you hear the stories, and it's always the story of like, hey, I've never done this before. My mum was kind of into the lotto, or my dad was into the lotto like a little bit when I was a kid. I was just coming home from work, just thought, okay, why not? Let's just give it a go. And then I won 30 million. Like, that's always the story.
What about that thing of like you always get those same numbers?
Yeah.
There's like a strange phenomenon about like people where it's like if you're close to victory but don't quite get it, not victory, but like kind of a big come up, and then you don't get that. You want to, like the drummer from the Beatles, the original drummer, Pete Best, and he was like in it, kind of out of it, like left the band, and then they become the biggest band in the world.
Yes.
And then he becomes suicidal after that because he's like,
is that what happened to him?
I think they kicked him out. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and then he was
They're like, dude, you can't do that at work. We are literally trying to make music here. You can't do that. Save that for home. I know you can't control what your down there does.
They're just on tour. Like, where should we go for a feed? And he's like, oh, what's that place? It's a big yellow M, isn't it?
So you know it's McDonald's. I don't know why you're even trying to make it out. Like, you don't know what it is. It's McDonald's, and you always insist we go there.
You skip band practice. Fuck.
He missed it. Yeah, sorry. We'll restart it. Edit. Okay.
Start it all again.
Okay. So, Lachlan, how are we going?
Yeah, that's imagine getting the same lottery tickets all the time, and then you're like, I miss a week, and then that one won.
That's literally, the numbers.
What would you do? You'd just be like, God hates me. You'd be like, there is a God, because there's no way luck can be that bad.
Oh, it does work like that. That is how life kind of works, though.
What? Yeah, there's a word for it. Murphy's Law or something like that. My dad would always say it.
What's that? Where you don't want certain people to look at your butt on stage? And you kind of...
You'd say like...
Murphy's Law. Yeah, it's Murphy's Law, guys.
Like, it's like...
Stop staring.
Like, you walk out the door one day, right?
Yeah.
It's sunny. But if you walk out the door, look at the umbrella and think, oh, I don't need that today. It's going to rain.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, paranoid, crazy way to live.
But
it's...
There's something to it.
There is.
Like, there really is something to it where it's like, okay, you do this for this long, and then suddenly, of course, the next day, everyone's... It's like the lottery thing. Where it's like, okay, I was going to get a lottery ticket. That store had the winner at that time that you were walking past it. I feel that things like that happen very consistently. I knew someone that their grandmother won the lottery twice. What? Yeah, I think for like close to $1 million each time.
Fuck.
Jesus.
So it does happen. That's the scary thing. Like, I think, what happened?
I can't believe she kept playing after the first one.
I know. Oh, that apparently the statistics are that they double down after a win.
That's scary.
Because it's a whole gambling thing. Like, it's just gambling at the end of the day.
It's like that meme or that picture of someone with like a pickaxe digging through like a tunnel.
Yeah.
And then there's like such a thin margin between where they are and there's like gold on the other side and they're turning back and walking away.
Yeah.
But then it's like, what's the moral? Keep gambling.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I like the idea of the guy that has the diamond and then he keeps going further. I don't know if anyone's done a Photoshop of that. Where, like, he's gone past the diamond and he has it, like, let's say in a bag and there's a few more diamonds going down. That'd be a very inspirational one.
There's probably, like, an equilibrium of... Because if you were, like, making music and you make one album and it blows the fuck up, there's not a lot of risk in making a second one. It's probably going to perform well.
Yeah, of course. I guess that's, like, the music industry in general. Like, if someone has a successful album, they are now an artist.
Yeah, true.
And then it's an interesting one.
Yeah. Do you believe in like luck as a concept?
Oh yeah, I don't know. It sort of flips a bit. I'm not sure. I don't really believe in anything. I don't really know. Just gotta figure it out.
You don't believe in anything?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. That's such a simple question. Do you believe in luck?
Yeah, I don't even.
Yeah.
It's a terrible question.
I don't know. That's like you've broken.
I just feel like you're being quiet. I'm just trying.
Yeah, no, sorry. I don't know. I had a massive feed, and now I'm just sleepy.
Yeah. Just trying to involve you by asking a question that cannot be answered.
You asked me a fucking easy question, like, what?
Okay, yeah. To let the listeners in on a little secret, There was a door earlier. There was a wall earlier today that I have a feeling Lachlan's still thinking about a little bit. There was apparently some really good-looking wall at.
So this is the fucking bullshit that happened.
So we walk in there.
Yeah.
I say to Lachlan, "Oh, look, it's a wall," and Lachlan goes, "That's the coolest wall I've seen in my life."
That's not what happened. That's not what happened.
He insisted, and then I come back from ordering, and then it's like, "What do you think of the wall?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's all right." And then you said, "No, Lachlan thinks it's really cool." And I was like, "Oh right, yeah. Why do you think it's really cool?"
This is the worst thing that's been said about me on a podcast. This is worse than beating off a wall. That's not what happened. We went in to get food.
Yeah.
Jackson's like, "Oh, this wall's cool. Do you like this wall?" It's like, yeah, it was such a weird question. I'm like, "Yeah, sure, the wall's cool."
Also, and then said the wall was cool.
Let me ask. Did I say the wall was cool?
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You said that's a cool wall.
Did I say the wall was cool?
Were you there? Were you there during the question?
I was listening.
No, you weren't.
I was listening.
We're not there.
The guy was like, "I'll check if there's beef in the hot dogs," and I was like, "Okay." Hey, what do you think about that wall? I was like, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's really, really cool.
It's a fine wall.
That's not
There's
what
nothing
happened.
to be paranoid about.
No, that's bullshit. You're pushing me down a belief
And I
that
think
I
you're
haven't.
just thinking about it consistently. I want to show it to the people as well on camera. We're going to show you what this wall looked like.
What's going on in your
This
head
is
right
all
now?
lies, man.
It's going wall.
He's just thinking about I saw you just daydreaming and looking off into the distance. Let's show the people what it looks like. This is the cool wall.
It is a cool wall. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah. You went out of your way to be like, "Hey, that's a cool wall, Lachlan. Do you think that's a cool wall?" Like, yeah, sure. Like, oh yeah, Lachlan's gay for the wall.
What I said
Yeah,
was, I was like,
bit.
man, here's actually what I said. I said, I'm so keen for this feed. And you go, I'm so keen for this wall.
See how many times he's changed his story already? You're going to believe him or you're going to believe me?
I would like the idea that we go to this McDonald's and then we look at the wall.
Same wall in the McDonald's.
And we look at the wallpaper and it's like, okay, now it's all piecing together.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, though, it's fine that you think the wall is cool.
It would be fine to think the wall is cool, like you said earlier. I'm not a big fan of the wall.
Jackson was
You don't like the wall now.
I think it's kind of
okay.
cool. It's kind of cool.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, you know.
How about you just be honest?
I don't feel that strongly about the wall.
You're a real dude. It's a cool wall, is it not?
You seem to feel strong. You keep bringing it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, do you have a boner?
No, I do not have.
Wait,
a
why do you have a boner?
I do not have.
Why do you have an erection when we're talking about this wall?
Yeah.
Wait, that's a bit weird. You know,
I'll get my dick out right now.
You're wearing grey pants and we can see it. Why do you have?
Do you want to play this game?
Yeah,
I'll get my dick out.
I just want to know why you have an erection when we're talking about this wall.
I want you to pull your dick out.
Okay.
I want to so bad.
He's not going there. There's no way in
It's an
hell.
erection. It's awkward.
Okay.
I just find it really weird. We're all fine. We're just talking about a wall. Like we get it's cool, but I don't know why you have an erection.
Why are you guys so obsessed with this fucking wall?
No, I want to know
It's
why you
so
have an
weird.
erection
It's
right
weird.
now.
It was all like in the store.
We're just the wall isn't even here. I know you flashed the photo of it, but why do you have an erection?
I'm wearing grey. I don't have an erection. You can tell.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
He's pushed it up.
What?
Yeah, you've pushed it up. And there's the bell strap.
How good was the waistband trick in high school?
Yeah, he's doing it. He's doing that waistband trick right now, and I don't know why. We've just been talking about the wall. Anyway, I just find it a bit weird.
All right, let's move on from the wall.
Let's move on to something.
I feel uncomfortable with this erection.
He's just ejaculated. Hey, okay. This is...
Hey, is there a McDonald's on the way home?
Anyway, what were we talking about? The waistband trick.
Waistband trick is a sick trick.
Waistband trick is a great one.
And it was so important. Like, it had to be done.
Did you have anyone that was boned up and got caught out? Like our guest Lachlan here has when we've been talking about the wall from Loaded Burger in Newtown?
I got caught out with a boner a couple of times.
You did?
Yeah.
Really?
Because I went to a school where you had to wear like a shirt and pants and shit.
Yeah.
So like I would just push it to the side.
Dang.
And then it's just...
That's a bad one. Did they make a big deal?
I think someone made fun of me for it a couple of times, but
They were like, dude, Lachlan has a boner. We've
All
just seen
boys
this
school.
wall. Lachlan likes a wall. So what? They would make fun of you getting boned up.
Just one of my mates did once, yeah.
What did he do?
He's like, why do you have a boner? It's an all guys school. But there was a, I was sitting on the same table as the special teacher helping one of the kids.
Oh, wow.
She was kind of hot.
Just coincidentally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
She wasn't helping me. Different kid.
And your friend said, yeah, why do you have a bonus in all boys school? I
Yeah.
can help you get rid of that. Has anyone ever said that to you? I can help you get rid of that. What if you just go up to someone who has a boner in public and it's like, hey, I can help you get rid of that? And then you show them like an instructional video of doing the waistband trick.
You said you got hit on at the gym.
When?
I don't know when, but you said it.
When I had a boner.
No, you just said you've been at the gym and like been hit on by a guy. They've propositioned you? Is that how you say it?
I don't know. I actually don't know if I have. Have I?
Yeah, because I wrote a joke about based off your experience.
I think it was a joke we were making about when I was having a shower in the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what happened?
Nothing happened. Oh, actually, no. There was a...
I'm starting to think this actually happened because you're pulling back.
No, I'm not sweating. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Okay, no, I'm nothing.
Have you ever been propositioned?
What do you mean?
Like, has a gay guy ever hit on you? Like,
Yeah, at McDonald's. I'm not kidding. There was some weird gay guys. I was like 17, 18, and I used to walk to work.
Yeah.
And there'd be a couple guys, like one guy.
Hey, I could be your wall, sweetheart.
One guy was like, "Oh, I saw you walking to work today. You look good."
Really?
Yeah, it was weird because he was like 30.
Dang.
And one guy asked me to come. He like offered to train me as a.
Asked you to come.
There's one old dude's like, "Yeah, hey man, I'll drive you home today."
How old were you?
I was like 18.
What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird.
Oh, actually, when I was offered a ride on a bike once.
yeah, on a
Yeah,
motorbike.
On a motorbike.
You ever been on a motorbike?
Have you ever been on a motorbike before? I was like walking towards a museum. A guy pulls up and he's like, "Hey, I can give you a ride." And I'm like, "No, I'm good. It's close." No, seriously, just hop on. That's a proposition I've had.
No, man, you can't ride on a motorbike with a man.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
The position is like
The position's
it's too close.
way too
Yeah.
risky.
Have you done it? I've done it.
I did it when I was
Yeah.
a kid, but
Dang, did I?
On Big's bike.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Gosh. Let's
Yeah.
just say you had to do the waistband trick.
Well, there was no Ubers at 1 a.m. and I had to get home somehow.
Really?
No, I'm joking. But yeah, I have rode on the back of his bike.
Dang.
It's terrifying.
yeah, you have to like hold him close.
Oh, you have to
Yeah.
hold, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the funny idea that the guy that... Oh, actually, no, I have. The guy that's not willing to do the hands around the guy and he'd rather die on a
Yeah.
motorbike than put his hands around another man. Because
Yeah.
you've got the option. I think I may have done it on kind of like a motorbike, like a kind of... what is it? The motocross sort
dirt
of
bike?
bike. Yeah, dirt bike.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
They had the little grip on the back. So you could either do the arms around the waist or the grip on the back. The grip on the back is so much more intense. And you get to the point where it's like, no, just put your arms around my waist.
Damn. True.
It's a scary one.
I knew a guy from my hometown, like an old dude,
Yeah.
who used to... There was like a creepy guy who drove like a Mustang or like a Cadillac, a really nice car. So this guy's probably like 50, 60 years old now. He said when he was a kid, this guy used to drive around and pick up kids
Dang.
and be like, "You can drive my car." And then while they'd drive the car, the guy would sit in the passenger seat while like a 16-year-old drove the car.
Yeah, and get up a photo of a wall on his phone.
He would literally be masturbating. in
Are
the
you
seat next to me.
kidding?
Really?
And I was like, "Did you ever get a lift?" And he was like, "All the time."
Really?
I was like,
Dude, if you
"Dude."
can get over it, like yeah.
I was like, "Dude, you're a prostitute."
So he knew he was doing it?
Yes.
He knew... How old was he?
What? The guy?
Yeah.
At the time.
Oh, no, the kid. Yeah.
The kid was
Your
like
friend.
15, 16 at the time.
Dang. So
Yeah.
he knew exactly what was going on.
Yes.
It's like, I get to drive this sweet Mustang
Yeah.
while this guy beats it.
Yeah. And that was a common thing apparently. If someone has something to offer, they're just like, yeah. And the young guy is just like, all right, I'll do that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
But it's funny because it almost goes into this world of
That's crazy. I need a Mustang.
I need a Mustang right now.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you have a car. And it's like, no, and it's not my car. But it's funny because you get into this world of work where it's so horrible you're trying to get by. You can literally just go for a ride in a Mustang or drive someone's Mustang for 10 minutes and probably find a way to earn as much than you would in a day of work.
Yeah.
Like, I think there are those, like, avenues and shortcuts to sex work. I've talked about it a million times, but that's kind of what OnlyFans is. It's a shortcut to sex work.
It's not real sex. I don't think it's sex work.
And either's riding in a guy's car while he masturbates.
So I was watching like an interview by a sex work, like a prostitute from Skid Row.
Yeah.
And it's like doing shit on OnlyFans is not the same as that at all. Like sucking a dude's dick in his car, you're not a fucking sex worker. You don't get to be like, I'm oppressed like a.
I think that's like a rock and roll musician from like the 70s listening to EDM and being like, that's not music.
No, because it's like you're not risking anything at all. I don't think you're not like.
You have to risk something to be a sex
Yeah,
worker.
well, you're not like
Or you risk your reputation.
But you shouldn't get the same
reward.
Like respect. I don't know how you like people feel bad for them or whatever. However you describe it. It's like no, you're not really.
Oh, I don't think people feel bad. I think it's kind of like they're doing sex work. That's all.
Yeah,
that's the only negative part of doing OnlyFans is that you're lumped into being a sex worker.
I guess, but I think just because Instagram is like so, like you're showing it nearly where it's like it's not really that big of a difference now.
Yeah, not at all. Especially if you are kind of like, then you could almost say someone who is a model or someone who's like a physique model makes a living off their body. Is that sex work?
Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah.
Like if you're a bodybuilder and your whole kind of way of making a living is posting shirtless photos of you for young men to look at and kind of get inspired by.
But they're not jacking off. There's no
not.
Sexual element to it.
Unless there is, because it's like, this is a desirable sexual trait, is to be strong and have muscles.
But if they're not jacking off to it, I think that's the defining thing.
But it could almost fall under sex work, where it's like you have possess something that's sexually ideal, and other men look at this sexually ideal thing that you possess and lust over it.
Speak for yourself, buddy.
Yeah. I know, do you know what I mean? Like it's
yeah. Yeah, no, I guess
right.
Like it could fall under sex work. But then, so many things.
It's all like showing off.
Yeah. And that's the thing, that's what you find with a lot of girls. Like, it is so easy to start an OnlyFans when you just are basically doing that already. If you just have photos in bikinis and at the gym, and your fan base is...
Just more honest about it, really.
Yeah, you're a little bit more honest. And it's like your fan base is 90% male.
I saw a sponsored post the other day. It was like a chick in a bikini, and it was just obviously like a thirst trap on Instagram, and they had sponsored that post. So they're hoping to get people to their page to follow them to become like an influencer or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's crazy. This person's paying to get their body in front of people to find them attractive. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
It's like a funny thing to buy into.
Yeah, especially I've never seen.
Well,
that
no,
before,
it's like
really
the
funny.
it's a little bit like remember the ads in the newspapers they had for like escorts. It's like basically like that.
Yeah, it's like, hey, look at me, look how attractive. It's why I've never seen that. Usually the goal is the explore page.
Yeah.
But actually seeing a sponsored post of just a good-looking girl is crazy.
I know, I should have screenshotted it, but I'm not.
Karim.
I don't know.
Why are you doing that, man? It's weird.
I don't know what you're talking about. And I think it's pretty funny that Lachlan has a whole bunch of screenshots of that wall from the restaurant on his phone.
It's not true.
Which is really strange. Is it bad to have a screenshot of someone on your phone?
Yeah.
Is it bad to screenshot things?
Are you a bad guy?
Am I a bad guy if I find a funny meme?
You tell me, are you a
Cute
bad
dog,
guy?
Good-looking person?
Are you a bad guy?
No.
Well, I guess it's not bad to
I guess
have
it's not
pictures.
bad to have pictures on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah, I guess Karim's cool. How old's your girlfriend, by the way?
I don't have a girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have a girlfriend.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yep.
talking about this wall that Lochie's so obsessed
Okay.
with. I know he's trying to get back to it again.
Okay.
But
So-
we'll talk about this.
I'm
wall.
happy
At
with
least
either of these
I-
topics, so you two decide amongst yourselves what direction we're going to go in.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
what else is new in the world?
Is it bad to have screenshots?
It's bad to have screenshots. I don't know. Is it?
Well, is it bad? No, we can't get into that.
It's not bad. It's just weird. Like,
What? Having screenshots on your phone?
Of
Well-
what are the screenshots?
you see a beautiful woman and then screenshot it.
Yeah. What's
It's
wrong
like
with
you're
that?
collecting them.
It's not even collecting them. It's like a. Let's talk about the and what's it called?
They never
The,
uploaded that photo with with in mind the fact that someone might screenshot this and keep it for themselves.
They definitely would.
No, they don't.
Definitely would. Okay. Anyway, we're at the car engineer. We're at the workshop. They have a poster of an attractive woman on the wall.
Yeah, but they don't keep it around with them in their pocket. They don't get the picture of the attractive woman
Yeah.
and then cut it out of the newspaper and then keep it in their wallet. And
No,
then
they put it on their
and
wall.
then look at it at night when they're lonely.
They
don't
put
carry it around with them.
They put it on their wall. They put it on their wall.
That's just so they can tell people that they're not gay. That's all.
I
that
don't
is.
think it is.
I think it is.
Because you're in the area where it's like, okay, I'm doing this for other people. I think these guys are doing it for themselves.
No,
I think they're
it's like-
doing it. I think
like
it's like
having a good-looking woman to look.
No, it's
on my
like
wall.
it's like a piece of art that you have on the wall.
It's probably a friend
more
thing.
than that,
it's
though.
a friend thing as well. Like it's like you've got it in a mechanic
we all like
shop.
girls, right? Do you know what I mean? I guess that's the idea.
Yeah, it's like a socialist thing. They're all socialists.
Yes.
Just
With
in
that
the
nice
picture.
true blue Australian girl up there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
She's wearing like an Australian flag
Yeah.
bikini. She's got kind of like a strut going on. And it's like, yeah, that's what we like. I like some very open-minded car dudes to have like a photo of Jason Momoa up there, shirtless. To be like,
Right.
hey, we're inclusive. That's way better than having like the LGBTQ flag.
Yeah, because like anyone could put that up there. It's like, no, I recognize that man as handsome.
Yeah,
Yeah. Instead
Why?
of just being,
I like that.
Why
I
are
think that's better.
firefighters so ripped?
what?
I don't think they are. I think that's just in the videos you watch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are they just models or something? When
Again, I think it's just in the videos you watch.
What's
It's-
this?
right.
Firefighters in real life are just normal dudes.
No, they have to be pretty fit. And strong.
Not that. Not overly.
My uncle was a firefighter. I'm just digging a hole,
bet he
but he
was.
was. Shit was crazy. Actually, let's go down on that on a sec. But
Let's just say my uncle used to let me drive his Mustang.
there we go.
Yeah, we
there we go.
we hit it.
No, but like I'm just thinking. That's like they do like a fundraiser, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go get fires. Anyway, just keep driving the car.
No, is this a legit thing or is this just like where do I know this from?
What?
Like firefighters doing like a like a calendar.
Yeah. Actually, I saw them. They're using the fire trucks as party buses in the city.
They are. I've seen that as well.
So annoying.
Is it?
I lost respect for firefighters. Just a bunch of fucking wooing like 30-year-olds up on the thing. It's like, oh, that's so lame. You guys are supposed to be cool.
Dudes, am I tripping? Or is there like calendars with sexy firemen in it?
I think that's just gay. Like, it's like hot teachers or whatever. It's just like a.
So they just dress like that. It's not like this is the precinct for fucking.
Yeah, it's like.
No, this is literally just like a porn thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
It's 100%.
You know, when it's like you go to a strip club and it's like, I don't know, oh, there's a guy that's a sexy police officer. He's not actually a police officer.
Yeah, you'd be like, why do nurses have so much cleavage?
Yeah, why
and
are they
always
all such
bending
whores?
over? Yeah.
No, I think this is a real thing.
Have you noticed all these nurses? You give them like $100 and they'll suck your dick. It's insane. Yeah, they're
No,
not actually firemen, I don't think.
I was gonna say my uncle is a fireman, and and I'm excited for the beginning of every
really
new year.
wanted to get this out and be like, why are these firemen so attractive? Why are these firemen
No, I'm not saying
so
that.
ripped?
No, I'm not saying that.
My uncle's a fireman.
I'm not saying that.
Why?
I'm
Why are
not
they so
saying that.
attractive? My uncle was a fireman. Can you guys help me piece this together?
So it's a very similar stereotype. Like, all right, so there's like these girls in year 12 and they're like, we're going to do a car wash. That's how we're going to raise money for this thing.
Yeah.
And then a similar
I've
thing.
I've never seen that done either.
And then there's like firemen who work.
So this girl's,
Dude, you know what
my
we should do?
uncle.
You know what we should do? We should get all the Sausage Boys and friends, and we should make a calendar, a sexy calendar every month. I reckon you're Mr. November. I reckon Lachlan's
Mr.
Mr.
November.
Oh man.
No, but there is sexy fireman calendars.
Yeah.
That is a thing. Okay? That is a thing. My question is whether that is actors or models or something they've put together. Because what I thought it was like there's a firehouse and they've got all the actual firemen to put together a calendar and we're going to raise money for our fucking firehouse.
Yeah, no, it's. I don't think it works like that. If you see actual firemen, like it's just like there's fire women. It's pretty split down the middle.
Do you know what
it's,
I'm
no,
saying?
it's mainly men.
It's a lot of women.
Is it?
At a
Yeah.
firehouse?
I live right next to a fire station.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure they're not
You
just
go
at the
in
station
there
ready
and
for a lap on the fucking truck?
No, but it's changed. Like it's just like attractive kind of blonde women, brunettes, just like women, kind of like a really old guy, just like a real skinny guy. It's just a real fat guy.
Yeah, but my uncle...
Bring it back to my uncle here.
Yeah, no, he's a fireman and he's seen shit that's fucked him up.
What do you mean?
Like he saw a calendar once.
Like,
If we put together a Sausage Boys calendar, I reckon Lachlan's there, Mr. November. What do you think the background should be? Maybe like a wall or something.
oh yeah, we're talking
A nice
about
looking wall.
Lachlan's. Yeah, nice looking.
Do you know
wall.
any cool walls?
Or maybe have you like in a fireman's outfit, just like in a McDonald's bathroom, just kind of like with a hose. Or maybe just you kind of like with a headset on and a computer in front of you and like a hose kind of in your in your lap as you're wearing just underwear in a fireman's outfit.
My uncle,
You just have me like with a phone in my hand with like 2 fingers screenshotting a photo.
you've got me with my uncle. No, he's a fireman and he's seen shit that's fucked him up. He's seen people burnt alive, like
Dang!
kids. Yeah,
Are you kidding?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. But I mean, I think
Imagine.
firemen get a pretty good salary. I think he drives a Mustang.
Imagine your uncle just at work, just like saving someone. He's like, yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, I'm coming. And he's just jerking off at the same time. It's like, do you want to live or not?
You show up, all the fucking kids are burnt, like, fuck, man. It's gonna fuck me up for years.
It's like, no, I know there's a row of fire there. I got something that can get it out. Just give me 4 minutes.
Yeah, firemen. Yeah, they see fucked up shit. More fucked up than anyone, probably. I think.
I've never thought about it, which is so funny. Literally seeing someone burnt to death.
Car crashes. They have to be first responders on car crashes
Really?
too. Yeah. They got to be on the scene. Just see like kids fucking fucked up.
Dang.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah.
What's the worst thing you've ever seen? I don't know. We may have done this before, but kind of like, have you seen a dead body or?
I saw a dog get hit one time. That's literally the worst.
Are you kidding? That's pretty
Yeah.
bad.
Well, I mean, it pissed me off. The dog did, so I hit it. No.
It wouldn't get into my Mustang. Didn't know how to drive it. I'm like, someone's got to drive this.
like,
Like,
what
I've got
kind
to
of-
do something else.
I'm like, what kind of dog doesn't like peanut butter? No, but yeah, I saw a dog get hit by a car, and did a
it
little
wouldn't get into
roly-poly.
the McDonald's bathroom with
It was more so the woman's reaction on the side of the road.
Yeah.
So the dog just sprinted out of the
Dang.
gate like a young looking Labrador or golden
Yeah.
retriever. Get hit. And she was just like, no. Yeah, it was
kind of
pretty.
like a Tony Collette hereditary scream.
It was fucking. It was like the worst scream that I've heard come out of someone.
Was it her dog?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So the dog ran out, And then it was like a highway, like either direction, like 80 kilometers an hour.
What were you doing?
I was coming the opposite direction.
I was driving my Mustang and I hit it.
I was coming the opposite direction. And if that car hadn't got it, it would have kept running across the road and I would have got it. So thank God they hit that dog.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Dang. So I wasn't caught with a child in the driver's seat.
I also hit a kangaroo one time. It was fucking huge kangaroo. And it fucked up the whole like bonnet of my car. And it was on the side of the road. And I was just like, oh my God. It's like twitching, but it's going to die.
Oh, yeah.
So you have to put it out.
Yeah. What'd you do?
And I couldn't do it. I was like, I can't do it. And this guy who was in the year below me pulled up. And he was like, he recognized me on the side of the road kind of thing. And this is on another highway. And he pulled over and he fucking killed this thing in front of me.
Are you kidding? How?
It was pretty nuts. I know. I kind of feel bad that I didn't do it myself and got this other person.
I'm telling you,
involved.
I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it.
If you already ran it over.
Could you do it?
I didn't have any tools. I didn't have like a rope or
what did he
like
do?
that. Strangled it.
And it's like, no, not like that. He's liking it. He's liking it. He's liking it. No.
Could you just
fucking hectic.
go back and just run over its head?
That's what I probably could have done.
Yeah.
It like hops and then it breaks its legs.
Dang.
And then it kind of like falls over on the side of the road and it's just like...
No way.
Yeah, it was hectic.
I would be traumatized.
I'd get over it, I think.
You'd get over it.
It kind of cries as well as it's
fuck.
strangled out.
Damn.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing you've seen?
Oh, nothing too crazy. I saw a guy die on a bus.
Oh my God, that's insane.
Oh, anyway. So young man, what are you doing, young man?
Nah, I got on the bus like right outside my house, and as the bus was like taking off, I just hear his like wife like screaming and like punching him. And he like had a heart attack or something, and he was like slumped down on her thing. I had like no idea what to do, and she was like screaming.
How many other people were on the bus?
There was two like younger kids, probably like 17.
Dang.
And then probably like a 30-year-old and like a 27-year-old.
Yeah.
And then I remember I was like so freaked out. I had no idea what to do. I called up the 000.
So, young man, my husband's dying. Put your penis away. Put your penis away.
Yeah. I called him. And I'm trying to, because like I live pretty close to a hospital.
Yeah.
And so I was like calling them, and
these hot nurses keep showing up, and it's like, no, we need someone that actually can do this job.
Yeah, I tried to get the fucking ambulance to come. I was like freaking out, and she like wasn't listening. Like the person on the phone was like acting cunty.
They were probably masturbating at the time.
Fuck,
the fire truck is finally fire trucks here. Just a whole bunch of girls.
Yeah.
We're like, woo!
Anyway, I hung up on her, so I let someone else call him.
Are you kidding?
Because she just like wouldn't listen to me, but like he was fucking dead.
What
basically.
was she saying?
Oh, she was like Chinese, and she was like screaming his name.
Okay.
And like just slapping him and like punching him, and just like she was like
also
totally...
a Chinese woman who'd lost her husband.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, and then a doctor was just around the corner. He came and did CPR, but he was fucking dead, I think.
Good. How was there a doctor around the corner?
It was like right next to houses, and I think someone just called someone.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Goodness, that's pretty full on.
Yeah, and also I just like sort of did nothing. I just sort of like freaked out.
Did you feel bad afterwards? Like I could have done something?
Yeah, maybe, but like I think he was already dead, so it's like...
What could you have done, bro?
Could have saved his life. That's what he could
honestly, I wish I could have just like... I should have like fucking stood over the body and like pretended to do something so the wife felt like we did everything we could.
Yeah, because it's probably better to pretend you've tried to do something before you ask for a number.
No, it was so when he was going away in the...
So you're like single or what? And they're like, my husband. And you're like, not anymore.
Yeah.
You ever been to McDonald's?
You been in the McDonald's bathroom?
That sucks, man.
Yeah.
Goodness.
But she was like, she seemed like it was so, her attitude totally changed. She like lost her mind a bit.
Really?
She like flipped. After, it was weird, yeah.
So he's dead.
Yeah, and she's like going around thanking everyone. She was just out. She just lost her husband. She was fucking going nuts. Yeah.
I love that idea.
Maybe she poisoned him.
But like, what a crazy idea of watching someone
Bang da! Just screaming his name and shit. Yeah.
And then he's dead.
You remember
She's
the
like,
name?
Yeah, it was something like that. It was some Chinese shit. I don't know. But
and then she starts saying, "Thank you so much, sir."
yeah. It was weird. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Anyway.
Watching someone lose their mind as well is double.
Yeah, just seeing her like all the emotions she dealt with. That was pretty full on.
Goodness gracious. Because again, I always say like the worst thing I've seen. I don't know if I saw it, but I'm pretty sure I did. But it was a guy like at the side of the road, doing nothing as the guy was dying on a bus. I don't even know. But it was a guy who'd kind of like smashed through the roof of a car. And it was just like a torso at the top of a car.
No.
I have such a bad reaction. This is not funny.
Yeah.
But I can't. That's the first reaction.
Oh, yeah. Because it's hilarious.
No, it's
Not
terrible.
funny. It's hilarious.
Wait,
Like,
so
I just wanna
his
even-
torso went through the...
His torso, and this is the thing, like it was such a crazy
Maybe
thing.
they had a sunroof.
Maybe he had a sunroof. And he was just like looking out. He was just chilling. Like I thought he died. But from what I saw, it was like a body that was kind of like on the side, smashed through the top of the car. I was very young. I don't know if I was like hallucinating, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Well,
And I was,
so
this
it
was
was
on
like
a
bleeding
freeway.
and shit.
It looked like, and there was a whole bunch of cop cars and like ambulances there.
Imagine being the guy that has to fucking clean that off.
I know. You start to think that.
Yeah.
And imagine he's just literally having to kind of do small talk with his co-workers. Be like, oh, yes, of the weekend, what we got going on?
Yeah.
We got him there. Anyway, yes, I was saying to him, like, it was pretty hilarious, but we saw this kid on the... Turns out he was using the McDonald's bathrooms for something very different. He's
It's like, oh yeah, it was a pretty good weekend. We went out for some drinks. Got absolutely legless. No offense, buddy. The torso's like...
Oh, cheer up, mate. Anyway, I'm going to go torso shopping on the weekend. Sorry, mate.
You get
I
numb
just-
to it. Like morticians. You know what I mean? That work at a morgue. Morticians? Is that what
Yeah,
they're
I think
called?
it's mortician.
Yeah. You just...
You'd have to get numb to it some.
I mean, it is just meat, I guess, at the end of the day. It's not like an alive person anymore.
That's true.
Yeah, but it resembles you so much.
Well, not when its fucking legs are missing.
I don't know. I think, like...
Hey, it looks like me in a blanket.
I think there's the idea with, what is it? The open casket funerals. Apparently they take all the innards out of a person and put it in a bag and then stuff them back inside them. Which is, I only found that out on
That's
a
fucked
podcast
up.
recently, which is
Yeah.
so strange. It's
Yeah.
such a strange idea.
Well, it's like, why do you want to look at the body?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
I can't understand wanting to look at a dead body.
Yeah.
That's a very strange thing.
You ever hear about like those Irish wakes?
What are those?
Irish wakes, they do all that shit to the body, but then they take it out of the casket, and so they'll go to the person's house and they'll like put him on a chair or something, and everyone just sits around and get drunk. And yeah,
Are you kidding?
yeah. It sounds good.
That's-
I'd love to go to one.
That's crazy.
They put like a beer in his hand as well.
They're like, oh, nothing wrong with that. No, hey, that's a few too many. We're getting a bit silly, are we?
Yeah.
Hey, let's take him on a ride of the Mustang, if you know what I mean.
What if it's like
Is it illegal jerking off in front of someone dead in a Mustang?
Good question.
Anyway,
It's one for the listeners.
it's one for the listeners.
Yeah.
Guys, leave a comment.
Yeah, leave a comment
you
of
ever see that on
what
YouTube?
you would do.
Yeah.
What you would do in that scenario going to
Guys,
an Irish wake.
you ever see that on YouTube? Like, hey man, I really care about your opinion, so you should leave a comment and like. Yeah, no. Anyway, never mind. Just cut that out.
Never mind, cut that one out. No, we do. We do care about everyone's opinions.
Anything else? Any
Anything
other
else?
hectic things?
No, not really. I don't think. Sure. Can't think of anything.
Anything else?
Any other crazy thing I've seen? Close to that. I feel like there must have. Oh, I think there may have been someone that died at my gym. May have.
What happened?
Again, sad. I didn't mean that.
Yeah, but I think, Just a dude. Actually, I might have to quickly change this.
Whose vape is that?
Yeah, go for it, dude.
Whose is it?
Mine.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, what was it? I was at the gym coming in one day, and there's this like, I think maybe, I think he's being like stretched out with like a cloth over him. A dude.
Whoa.
Or they threw a cloth over him or something like that. And I never saw him in the gym again.
Damn.
Which was interesting. It was jacked dude as well. Jacked. Used to always kind of like laugh at the eye. Oh, is he going the wrong way? Oh yeah, sick. That's the right way.
There's something crazy and morbid, kind of like you drive past a car crash, you kind of got to lean your head in.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Same with like someone being pulled over. You kind of like, oh, what's going on here?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I go out of my way to really see what's going on. I'm a very nosy person.
I think everyone.
yeah.
I think that's like the cause of a lot of crashes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know so many times I've almost had a car accident trying to look at something.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what I mean.
I felt really bad. I jaywalked today. I ran across the road in front of a car. The woman like looked down, looked up, and like hit the brakes because she was stopped and must have looked down, looked back up, and then all of a sudden I'm in front of her.
Dang.
And the look on her face was just like mortified. I felt terrible. Yes. I don't know, from jaywalking? You shouldn't feel bad for jaywalking like that.
What, you feeling terrible?
Yeah.
Oh, you almost lost your life.
I wasn't thinking about it. I was fine.
Yeah.
I'm quick.
You're quick.
I'm
Well,
a
you just
I'm a
scared
speedster.
her. She's probably going to be a good driver for a bit now.
It wasn't that she was being a bad driver. I just shouldn't have been in front of her on the road. She must have seen enough that the cars were moving forward in front of her, and she just went to go, and then I just ran out in front.
Dang.
Yeah. She hits me, and I break my legs. I'm on the side of the road, and she's got to like call her friend to come and choke me out.
Quickly, what are some other throwbacks on that? You've been knocked over. Show him a photo of a wall. That doesn't make sense. But yeah, what's going on in your life?
Nothing.
What's new since we've last been on the podcast?
Again,
it's been a while since we've had you on.
Not much. I left my job. Wait, did I already tell you?
No.
Yeah, so I quit my job because I had another job lined up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then they wanted a working with children's check and a police check.
Yeah.
I didn't have any ID.
Oh, dang.
So
you don't have any ID?
Yeah, so I like just didn't get it for like a week and a half. So they employed me. They're like, hey, get this working with police check and a children's check.
Yeah.
And I just never got it.
Why?
What do you think?
Because I had no ID. But that's what they're probably thinking that. Like,
They're
no,
we're
we're not.
1,000,000%
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
that. It's not hard to get that stuff.
Yeah.
Let's just say I own a Mustang.
Let's just say that McDonald's thing doesn't always work out in your favour. McDonald's is a children's restaurant.
It's for adults as well.
Yeah, but mostly children's. Especially the bathroom you used to go to. Because you used to go to the baby.
Yeah.
change.
No, usually you can go to the women's one as well. Women's one's nice. I used to clean the toilets, so like.
Imagine you just like a nice, humble woman walk in and you just see Lochie McAllister in the bathroom. Do you ever give any women like a fright?
Not really, no.
Really? Did they ever walk in and see you cleaning?
Yeah.
Really?
I just didn't care. At a certain point, I used to, like when I first started, I'd be like, oh, is anyone in there? Then I would just walk in, fuck this.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you ever sniff the seat?
No.
No.
I thought about it. I
Women-
thought it'd be funny to do, and like, it would just be for me.
was
I
gonna
would find
say,
it
it'd
funny,
just be
and
you.
if anyone walked in, it'd be like, what the fuck? It would be a funny thing that I would laugh at, but if I got caught.
Okay, be honest. You went. How close did you go to sniffing the seat?
No, I just had the thought, like, how funny would it be? Because the woman was like washing her hands. Like, how funny would it be if I just went in and fucking.
Have you ever sat next to a girl on the bus when you didn't need to?
No.
Oh, that's a really good one.
I never have.
That's a really good one. I've chosen very specific seating. I definitely know that. behind her, so she can't see what I'm doing.
So you get a good whiff of her hair.
Oh, we're having a bit of turbulence, aren't we? Oh, sorry. Oh, it's like I said, the bus we've been stopped for 5 minutes. You're just doing this rocking motion.
You know what's a good trick? You like grab their hair and like do scissors behind them, so they turn around like and you're like it was just a prank, because that way the second time you do it, you can actually cut their hair and just say that you're doing a prank the whole time.
I like that one of like you starting something up as a prank and then continuing to do it. I guess you could do like the water gun thing.
Can you imagine if I sniff this seat? Oh, imagine.
You ever see that clip of the guy that does it?
Sniff seats.
At the speedrunning convention. There's a convention for it's like autistic people that speedrun old video games.
Wait, speedrun? What does that mean?
So you try and finish a game as quickly as possible.
Oh dang, that's really cool. Yeah.
It's not. It's really fucking lame.
I actually really like the idea. That's finishing a game.
And you don't like comic books, listening to comic books.
No.
But that's cool.
Finishing a video game?
You think autistic stuff is cool? Listening to a comic book is that?
No, it's not.
What is it then?
It's just...
It's
nerdy. Like, finishing a video game is a challenge. Like, it's kind of a...
But
these
people are severely autistic. Like they play the same game over and over for 5 years, all day, every day, to shave 10 minutes off of a video game.
Dang.
Yeah.
And what happened? Some guys smelling.
There's a hot girl that sits down in front of the camera on one of the seats, and she gets up, and then immediately the guy just gets up and smells her seat as she's standing.
What's the deal with smelling someone's seat?
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like it'd be good, but then it's why?
You do it, and it's just kind of like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
Oh, she farted.
Yeah,
or is that better?
I think that's what usually someone who's willing to smell the seat is kind of hoping that's the case. I think. But anyway, back into Lachlan McAllister's life. So you've left. You had that job. You couldn't get the working with children check.
You make it sound bad when you say
I know, it does sound bad when you put it like that. So now you're kind of in between looking for something else.
Yeah, I got an interview tomorrow that I might go to it. Let's see.
Really?
I applied to a ton of places and I realized it's 55 minutes on the bus. And it's do I want to do that every day for $20?
Oh, true. Yeah. True. Unless that's good. You get to kind of have an opportunity to get up to some shenanigans on the bus.
Yeah.
Hopefully I get to see someone die again.
Yeah, even.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up with you guys?
Nothing new. Just being lazy with stand-up. I know that.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten up in a while. Hopefully I'll get up this Thursday. My washing machine is broken. For the listeners, this is a very annoying thing.
Yeah, that sucks.
A very annoying thing. And it's one of those things where it's it costs basically half as much to repair as it does to get a new one. So you're in this awkward position of, I'm just going to have to fork out or find a way to get $600.
Is that how much it is?
Yeah. Or to get a new one.
Damn.
You can probably get one off Gumtree or something pretty cheap.
I probably could.
True.
I probably could.
You have a car, right?
A what?
You have a car?
Yeah, I got a car.
Even then, the moving it and everything is...
I know, the moving, because I'm just one person. Oh, I guess all I need is get one of those funny, but then I have to buy that. I have to buy the little pulley wheelie thing.
No, you can get a front loader that's pretty small. That works pretty well.
That I'll be able to lift by myself?
Yeah.
Really? Because I think that's what it comes down to at a certain point is I need to be able to lift this thing.
You're pretty strong. You'll be fine.
I'm pretty strong. It's awkward when you kind of...
Get a front loader. Front loader, it's a smaller one. It's probably that by that.
I think we could talk about this off pod, guys.
I want to talk about this on pod. So front loader
it's the size of a mini fridge. You'd be fine.
Oh yeah, I think I have a front loader now. I might get a... What cleans better? Would a top loader be better at cleaning or a front loader? Because I have a feeling I broke my washing machine through overloading it, which is the annoying thing. And I'm just hoping, because I like to have a lot of clothes. I'm going to go in real detail with this, but I like to throw a lot of clothes in at once.
These fellas, they like having a lot of fancy clothes. I like dressing up a lot.
Alright.
You know what you can do? What I've done is you get a ton of clothes. You just you wait till all your clothes are dirty.
Yeah.
And then you just go to Target or Kmart in Broadway, and then you just steal those own clothes. And then you wear those until they're done, and then you just keep stealing clothes from like.
You want me to steal?
Well, yeah.
That's the option to never.
Yeah, you just keep stealing from.
Stealing clothes.
Yeah.
What?
You just put them on in the store and then walk out.
Put them in the store and then leave your other one.
Yeah.
Have you done that?
No, I thought about it. I tried to, but then
What happened?
the fitting rooms were supervised. That fucks me, and I had to
Dang,
fork out $30. Yeah.
What? You got caught?
No, I just I can't steal. Yeah.
I was like, oh no, I'm just wearing it out. It's comfortable. I'm gonna pay for it when I get there though.
Yeah.
So what about your other shirt though? It'd be like,
You can have it.
You can have it. You're like, oh, that's good. You just lost a shirt. But yeah, they have to figure out something else.
All right.
Yeah.
Shall we wrap it?
Anything else interesting?
Let's wrap it. Come on, man.
Yeah, let's wrap it. Yeah, I'm ready to wrap it.
We're at what? 1:15.
Oh, dang, are we? Yeah.
Yeah, 1:20.
1:20, dang. I think there's. I don't think there's anything else we can talk about.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, folks.
Next week. Thanks for coming on, Lochie.
Thank you for having me.
What?
You got anything you guys want to promote?
All right. Thank you. Bye.